No, 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 no. That's the wrong way. I want to go the other way. We go up to Bruno. I think this is the way we go to Bruno. I suspect. Then we come. Camera angle making no sense. We go up, and I assume.
Nico, keep quiet and come and look at this.
It's Bruno.
I don't think there's anyone in there with him.
Can we risk it?
We've got to. Hey, Bruno
Bruno, it's Nico.
and George.
Hey, fellas, nice of you to drop by.
Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm in constant pain. I've had more electricity through me than a small town in winter. But heck, now you're here, who gives a damn?
You're so brave.
Lady, I grew up in Eastern Europe. We did torture in kindergarten.
Have you told him anything?
Everything. But the one thing Susano wants,
And what's that?
who has got the Key of Solomon?
But we don't know who's got it.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We're coming into... Shh.
That was the gatehouse. Petra has arrived at last.
I am so pleased for you.
Thank you. I find torture such a soulless task without an audience.
Oh, I know.
And she is so imaginative. Such a source of new ideas.
I appreciate that.
Yes, Bruno, I truly believe you will. And look on the bright side. When you tell us who has the key, even then we will not kill you. We need you too much. My dear girl.
Has he talked yet?
No, but I'm sure you will persuade him.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Now, Stobart and the girl. I hope you bring me good news.
I found them, but I'm afraid they got away. I'm sorry.
They have too much luck.
There is worse, Master. Let him in.
All right, boss.
Not this idiot.
Forgive me, sir, but there is something you must hear. Flap, tell Senor Susano what you told me in Paris.
What? About that nightclub and those girls?
No, no, no. About the safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't, was it?
Wasn't what?
Wasn't
Safe.
safe?
Get on with it, Flap.
That Stobart girl. She came back to the theater. Took some documents.
What documents?
A picture of a castle in Prague.
This castle.
Very good. Give the man a cigar.
Flap!
Sorry, sir.
Wait, what is that?
Do you like it? It's my new scarf. That Stobart girl left it behind in Paris.
What is it?
You can go, Flap. Get out.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Bruno, it's your lucky day. Now I know who has the key. We do not need to put Petra to work on you.
You know? How?
That's.
The emblem on the scarf.
Yeah.
It is the crest of the St. Stephen chapter of the Knights Templar.
I thought they had disappeared centuries ago.
Clearly not. And I know exactly where to find them. That fool Flap had the answer all along, wrapped round his thick neck.
Collard must be working for them.
So, now we must change our plans. I shall go to Paris to retrieve the key. You take Ostwald to the armillery to prepare. Give the order that all personnel are to prepare to move out.
It's time. isn't it?
Yes, my dear. It is time.
Dun dun dun. Right, what are we doing? Where are we going? Let's progress. This can go badly.
Hey, Nico.
Yes, George?
I have to admit, the blonde hair is a bit strange.
Just a bit.
Oh, really? Nobody said anything.
That's because the outfit's so scary. They're all terrified of you.
Okay, was hoping for a bit more like cutscene-y stuff, but whatever, we'll take what we can get. Can I get in? Can we get in here?
Nope, that wouldn't work here.
She's got the card, of course it would.
I couldn't hear anything behind the door. Probably because it was about 5 inches thick and made of toughened steel.
Okay, fair enough. I see your point. For leaving Bruno behind, though, I'd like to point this out.
If we tried to get out of the castle that way, then we'd be caught for sure.
How
There had to be another way out.
did there? Does there have to be? Really? Maybe I go back to talking to Bruno. I mean, this is the only real thing we've got, isn't it?
The grill was screwed tight to the wall. I wasn't going to be able to pull it off with my hands.
Okay, won't be able to do it with hands. String?
Now, that wasn't quite right.
Okay, wasn't quite right. So we want something similar then. But I don't have anything similar. Hit it.
That wasn't such a good idea.
Right. There doesn't seem to be anything around that we can work with. That's just a wall there. Ooh! Oh no, that's Nico. Sorry, Nico. Kind of ran into you there.
I thought about it, but decided not to do it. It was a large metal door with a numeric keypad to one side.
Oh, right.
I didn't have the code to open the door, and I didn't want to risk raising the alarm.
That's frustrating. Do you know the number?
Hey, Nico.
Yes, George?
No. Definitely not.
The grill looked through to some kind of office. It could give access if the grill itself wasn't in the way.
Okay, so that's saying I need to get rid of this then. But I don't know how to do that. Can Nico help?
I needed to get the grill open.
Yes.
I needed to get the grill open.
Why can't she help?
I had no reason to try that.
Open the grill. I'm just trying to bash it down at this point.
I had no reason to try that.
I don't have anything. Why can't I use like my baton that I have? Truncheon maybe. Nightstick. Because I assume that's how we get into here rather than through there. So
I had no reason to try that.
if I got this. So there's got to be some way of getting through this grill. I don't have like a screwdriver, which I think would probably be the most useful thing, of course. Because then you can just unscrew it and unscrew there.
Now, that wasn't quite right. No way was I doing that.
Why not? Is it a stupid idea?
Nope, that wouldn't work here. I needed to get the grill open.
Yes.
I needed to get the grill open.
Yes. Can I merge Nico with things? Well, not merge, but give her things, I assume. Nope, doesn't look like it.
That wouldn't work here.
What would?
That wasn't such a good idea.
Kind of out of ideas at this point.
I thought about it, but decided not to do it.
I need you to tell me why not. Just
Not this time.
Not even sure what they'd actually do, to be fair. Where's my string? There it is. That won't merge.
I couldn't pull it free while it was screwed to the wall.
So, yes, you want me to unscrew it. I don't have any way of unscrewing things as far as I can tell.
That wouldn't work here.
Didn't mean to do that. Okay. I mean, this is the thing.
That wouldn't work here.
Trying to work out how to... Oh, the coin.
The edge of the coin was just the right size to unfasten the screws.
The old classic. Through we go.
I couldn't get through the narrow gap.
George, when I first knew you, that would have been no problem.
Guess I must be carrying a little more muscle, huh?
Yeah, the fat kind.
Okay. Look, whatever I said about you in that wig, I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Phew.
Won't make you any thinner, though.
That's
Nico,
Yes.
I don't like to ask, but
Would I climb through the grill and open the door from the inside?
amazing. You read my mind.
You're just so predictable, George.
Aw. Being mean to George.
You owe me one.
That's okay. I'm not counting.
That would... Ah, Nico should have said she was counting then. Clearly.
Nico, look!
It's a map.
It's some kind of map of ley lines.
See the area in the middle?
That's...
It matches the diagram in Vernon's video.
Yes!
It seems to have its focus somewhere in Egypt.
So do you think that's where they've taken Bruno?
Oh, I think so. The armillary must be in Egypt.
Well, that should be easy enough to find.
A pyramid.
Sure. I mean, how big can a country be?
You're from the United States of America, George.
It was an electronic map of the world. Ley lines were represented in red. They all merged at one point over Egypt.
What about the one going through Russia? That one doesn't merge.
The panel was made of wood. I couldn't see any way of opening it. But the release mechanism had to be somewhere in the room.
It's a book, isn't it? That's that old chestnut.
The desk was too heavy to move. And besides, we needed to find a way to follow after Bruno.
Yes, we need to get out. Easy.
It was a map of some small country in Europe. I couldn't make out where, though. Maybe it was Cesaro's homeland.
It's got islands. It's got an eastern... Well, I assume an eastern coast. So I guess if it's like that, it's going to be somewhere in the Balkans.
I would never be able to fit into that armor. In any case, what good would it do me if I could?
Could be an upside-down picture of a Baltic state, I suppose.
It looked like a very old map. Somewhere in England, I think.
That's clearly Scotland, mate. Oh my goodness. Try saying that in Glasgow. You'd probably... Petra wouldn't have to torture you.
I imagined myself taking them with me, but then I thought better of it.
Bit of a chuckle.
Books on Egypt and Egyptian culture. It would take months to trawl through this and decipher it all.
I'm guessing it's not in hieroglyphics. You wouldn't have to decipher anything.
I couldn't hear anything through the panel. The panel was made of wood. I couldn't see any way of opening it.
But the release mechanism somewhere is it somewhere in this room?
Cesaro's desk was straight out of the Megalomaniac catalog. Aha! Look at this.
What is it?
Secret button hidden under the edge of the desk. Maybe it opens the door.
Then press it and see what happens.
If the world ends when I press this, then I'm sorry for all the nasty things I've ever said about you.
George, just get on with it.
Okay, sorry.
Well done, George.
Let's go and rescue Bruno.
Out of interest, what nasty things?
Oh, you know, the usual.
The usual? Go on.
Stop digging, George. Run, 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 run.
Andre, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd keep Beatrice company.
Andre took me to the cinema.
What did you see, Nosferatu?
George,
Andre, we need your help.
Of course.
what do you want him to do?
That symbol on the scarf?
Yes?
Cesaro recognized it instantly.
It's the coat of arms of the St. Stephen chapter of the Templars.
My God.
What?
I always thought it was just a story.
Look, Andre, tell us what you know.
Tell us, chérie.
The St. Stephen chapter was reputed to have escaped the Inquisition by hiding in secret chambers. Somewhere in Paris. No one knew where, though previously they had their base near the old church at Montfaucon.
Maybe I can find a clue in the old Templar meeting place.
What do you mean?
The Templars used to meet in secret in the catacombs there.
Of course.
There's more.
Go on.
It involves the founding of the chapter.
We don't have time for tales, Andre.
Listen, Nico, if there's one thing I've come to realize, it's that you can't have too much information. Carry on, Andre.
Thank you, George. When the Templars were in possession of the Temple Mount in Israel, they discovered a holy relic. A young knight, Stefan, was given the task of transporting it secretly to France. He traveled north through Galilee and then headed to the coast where he boarded a ship destined for the river Po. Making his way up the Po Valley, Stefan avoided known dangers to the west by heading north to the Rheingau. Pursued into France by the forces of a treasure-hunting prince, he was forced to make a stand in the mountains of Reims. Though able to dispose of his foes, he was fatally wounded. Bravely, he continued to his destination, the Bérentoire Preceptory, handed the relic to the master of the chapter, then died. The order changed its name to Saint-Stéphane, in honor of the brave knight, and relocated to Paris.
It's like a fairy tale. Good grief.
I'm going to head for Montfaucon to look for clues. Nico?
You go without me, George. Andre and I will see if we can work out the exact location in Egypt.
Right. Well, I'll see you soon then.
Off you go, George.
I was back in Montfaucon Square after all these years. Beneath the cobbles lay a hidden world of ancient waterways and catacombs, some of it built by the Knights Templar as a meeting place and sanctuary. Once again, I was going to have to go down there to discover the truth.
But that will be next time. Oh, this is exactly the same area. This is brilliant. Like, you got the cafe leading up to the church up there. It's the same area. It's brilliant. I love it. I love it when they've got continuity like that. Looking at you, Dragon Age Inquisition and Redcliffe. But yes, as I said, putting the break in here. We'll continue on next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.